So that was the friendship bracelets, and we're now going to share our top 11 Tay-Tay albums, including Torture Post Department. And I need my iPad for this. I'm all geared up and ready for action. It was fantastic. I couldn't describe how brilliant it was. Good morning. It's been a while since I've made a YouTube video. I've been very, very busy. It's true. A lot of things have happened in my life. To cut a story short, I left my job and I went back to college to study radio and podcasting. And I really, really enjoyed it. So I did a HNC at Edinburgh College, and that was my first year. And it was brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Loved every second of it. Learned a lot. Yeah, so I'm hoping to be a radio presenter or a podcaster or working as producer for audio. But anyway, that's a story for another time. The main event is I'm going to see Taylor Swift. Taylor Effin Swift. I'm so excited. It was hell trying to get those tickets, and it was expensive, but it was so worth it. Me and Cheryl are seeing her tomorrow, and I'm thoroughly, thoroughly excited. I'm going as Reputation era, because that's my favorite era. I could be wrong, I think she's going as Folklore or Fearless or Lover, or I think she's got his Reputation as well. I need to ask her when she comes in, but yeah, I'm going to see Taylor Swift. I'm just whispering because I think it's like half or like 9 in the morning, and my mum is still asleep. But yep, I am seeing Taylor Swift. Yeah. So yeah, we are seeing Tay-Tay tomorrow, and I am really excited. I'll put you here because I'm going to make breakfast. Don't know what I'm going to make. I think I might make myself some eggs. I might make an omelette. So yeah, we're gonna see her tomorrow, and we're if you live in Scotland, you'll know what area we're standing in. Murrayfield. We are standing in front row, standing left. I don't know what the view is like because I've only been to Murrayfield for the rugby, whereas Cheryl's been to Murrayfield for concerts. She says that Murrayfield is built to have a really good view no matter where you are, and she says that where we're standing the view is really, really good. So that got me hyped up. But yeah, I'm excited. So the plan for today is I'm gonna tidy up my room because Cheryl comes at 2 o'clock, I think she said. I'm gonna tidy up my room and maybe get the house sorted. And yeah, I think that'll be my plan. There she is! She's here! Sheza's here! Welcome back to what's probably the 100th time you came to my house.
Yeah, pretty much. I have my residential suitcase.
You may as well just come and stay with us.
Don't say that too loud, your mum will start running away.
So we are here for Taylor Swift, which we were hoping to go tonight, but due to certain circumstances, like trying to log back into Ticketmaster, well, it wasn't Ticketmaster, it was Access. They thought it was a bot, no, it wasn't your fault. Trying to log back in, trying to get a seat.
Cheryl's procrastination, dragging her feet and saying, oh, look at the price of that, I'm not paying that. And then eventually coming back the next time going, yeah, I'll pay that. It was a bit late for the Saturday night, but we're not thinking about that.
Well, to be fair, it wasn't just you. It's like, it was the trying to find the seats, and obviously also whatever, every single thing I tried to click, every seat I was trying to get, it was sold out. So we tried for Sunday, and we're going on Sunday.
That was so stressful because you were in Greece at the time as well.
Yeah, I was waiting in Greece,
Oh
and we're 2 hours ahead. So I had to. So when the tickets were first released, it was 11 in the UK, and 1:00 my time. So I had to wait.
1, 2.
So I had to wait for hours, and missed my son, missed going to the beach, but it was worth it. So it was no fault on. It was not your. It was my. It was not. It was your fault.
It was my fault.
So we came prepared for tomorrow, and we've made. Well, I've made one friendship bracelet, and it looks a bit shitty. I know, because I'm not creative. But
that was an experience. Well, considering I had all the friendship bracelet kits when I was younger, and I was all into like the hammer beads and stuff, I have made several, and we bought some because we realised making them is so tedious.
It was hell. Like that lyric in You're on Your Own Kid when she said, "Make the friendship bracelet." It was hard.
How dare you disrespect Mother?
Well, Mother, I love you, but it was hard. Because this took, what, hours?
Well, we were watching that horrible film. What was it?
Dinosaur.
Oh, but no, it was mediocre. We were watching the dinosaur film because we're in the middle of a Disney
marathon,
and it took a year, pretty much. It took a long time. But we were trying to make these while watching that.
Yeah, multitasking.
And I picked it up. Like, even though I've not done it in years, I picked it up again quite well,
Yeah.
Yiorgos.
So it started off well. I was looking forward to it. And I did one of these things when you had to, you check to see if it looks okay. When I did that, the beads fell everywhere. It fell everywhere. And I was so disheartened. And the nightmare was that I was on my hands and knees picking them up, and my knees hurt. So I thought, okay, second time it'll be fine. I'll be careful.
I was like, okay, Yiorgos, right, let's not be like, you just try again. It's fine. And, it happens to everyone the first time, because you were ready to go on Amazon, and I thought, screw this. I'm gonna go on Amazon and buy something because this is just carry on. And then I wanted Cheryl to help me tie this up. So when she got the strings, next thing you know. Again, that was my fault, but then I realised the wire you had was a little bit too small. That's why it kept going. So, bless him, I started again with a longer wire. I was like, it's better for it to be too long. That way,
too short.
We can cut the wire, and I've still to do that for a couple of these. You can cut the wire, and that's it. Sorted. But then I was on like my, what was it, Fearless. I was on this one, Fearless.
Yeah.
I very much like it. It's a wee yellow one. Anyway, I was on that one. All of a sudden, mine went, and that's when I was like, no, screw this, we're going on Amazon.
Yeah. Well, Cheryl never gave up, because I just can see, like ones on her wrist are already bought, but the ones that she made.
These are I bought these ones on Shein for like £1 or something. I don't know how much it was.
So
these ones,
fantastic, and I made one, and I just got this.
Yeah, and I bought a few as well. The albums I didn't make. I just made the albums because, I'm kind of just basic.
And to be fair though, like you've already made Red
Reputation, Folklore Lover, Fearless,
and you've not got any others here. So, yeah. So that was the friendship bracelets, and we're now going to share our top 11 Tay albums, including Torture Pose Department. Yes. And I need my iPad for this. Do you have a phone? Right, so do you want to go? How are we going to do this? Are we going to say
I'm so nosy. Tell me. Anyway.
Are you going to go first, or we're going to take turns?
From 11. We'll both say our 11s. We should have probably worked this out before we kind of put the camera on.
Yeah. Well, hold on. Let me read you my top 10 from TikTok, and then we can share our top 11.
Yes, your TikTok one, and then I started comparing. Well, no, what did I do? I saw your TikTok, and I was like, why did you put that there?
So, For my top 10 on TikTok was number 10, Debut. Sorry, Debut fans. It is the worst album. Like, by worst, I don't mean it's a bad album. It's just as Taylor progressed, her music just got better and better. So that was number 10. Number 9, Lover. Number 8, Evermore. 7, Fearless. 6, Red. And when I did this top 10, I did it on the albums that I listened to the most. 1989, Folklore, top 3, Midnight, Speak Now, and Reputation.
Okay, so has that changed now?
Yes, it has.
Oh, right, we'll start with your number 11 spot, and I'll start with mine.
Okay. Right, well, number 11 hasn't changed. It's unfortunately Debut. Sorry, fans.
Mine's is the same. It's not like, obviously it's her beginning one, but I put it 11 because she's grown so much in what she says 18 years of music.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's a long time to like start there, and like the stuff she's bringing out now is like masterpiece. So that's the only reason I put it 11, because I feel like she's grown so much and there's so much more songs from different albums that I listen to and I love, and like they're really personal to me. And I do like songs on like I'll never forget like Our Song in the Country.
Yeah.
The country accent. And, like,
Our Song in the Country.
It has to be sung in a country accent. If you sing Our Song in just a regular accent, you're not doing it right. No. You have to sing it in the country accent.
And
like,
I will.
Mary's song as well.
Yes.
Teardrops on my guitar. Anyway, I can go on with Tim McGraw and stuff. But yes, 11 is Debut.
And I will listen to Debut once she released her version of it, because us loyalists were waiting. Well, apart from Reputation, I love that album. We're waiting for her version of the album. So at number 10, it was Debut, but now that we've included Post Department, number 10 is Evermore. Now, Evermore is a good album, but like I said previously, it's between Folklore and Evermore, the two sister albums. I listen to Folklore more. So.
You swear. Anyway.
Sorry.
It's not my list.
So what about yourself?
Well, this is a tricky one for me because it's between two. So I've written here, but it's actually written wrong. I've kind of got them the wrong way around. Mm-hmm. So in my number, was it 10 spot?
10, yeah.
10, just missing out, is Fearless. Fearless.
At the bottom.
And that's very controversial. Sorry. Fearless Taylor's version, obviously. Not that old version that we don't listen to anymore. You're ready to flush it in the toilet there.
Scooter Braun. Don't know why I did that.
I put Fearless. Because it was between Fearless and Evermore. Mm-hmm. And like Evermore, I never really gave it a chance, let's just say. And because I was like, oh, too depressing. Like, so I used to be like with Folklore as well. I was like, oh, no, listen to that. I'd rather listen to like a more like upbeat stuff. I don't want to sit there and be depressed and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But Fearless. I love Fearless. Like the songs in it are great. Like you can't really fault Love Story. That was like, I think Fearless was the first album from her I actually like maybe listened to. Like, it was when I kind of noticed Taylor Swift more. I mean, I knew Our Song and Teardrops on My Guitar through like, I don't know, school or something. But Fearless was the first one. Love Story, and like, I started thinking about like, I started listening to was it The Way I Loved You? That's the Way I Loved You, and like Hey Stephen and stuff. Like, I love all those songs. Yes, I was getting to that. But obviously, the main song that I love from that, my favourite song from that, is You Belong With Me, because obviously it came out when I was young.
And I had that actor from the Hannah Montana movie. Yeah. Forgotten his name, but he was
Travis
like...
or something.
Travis.
I don't know if that's it. Trevor. Makes me think of Harry Potter. Anyway, so I had You Belong With Me, and obviously I fancied a boy, and used to sing that song. And yes, anyway. Very embarrassing times for me.
You're in high school. It's natural for,
Anyway, I look back and I cringe. So I put that again because it is one of our older, like where I am right now in my life, it's not one I kind of grasp to, unless I'm looking for that throwback and feeling so high school. But yeah, that's probably why it's just missed out. And I put Evermore higher because I've listened to it more recently, and I really like it. I really like it.
Nothing wrong with that.
It's just where I am in my life, and like obviously I'm more mature now, and whatever's going on. It's just I like it a bit.
I mean, when Cheryl arrived the house, my mom could hear blaring "Long Story Short."
Love that song. I see tomorrow when we go see Taylor Swift. I hope it's our surprise song.
Hopefully.
I don't think it will be, but I hope so.
So that was our number 10. Number 9, I had Lover at 9. Wait, I still have Lover at 9. Do I? Oh.
I thought Foxy's.
Oh, wait.
Have you changed your mind? Have you done what I done? Because I got them mixed up.
I think I meant to put Fearless at number 9.
You gave me all that flack and yours is just one spot ahead.
Well, I'll stick it.
What? Anyway, sorry. We should turn this off camera. Delete. Moving on.
Should I change it? Should I not?
That's up to you. What do you short?
No, I'll just keep it.
Okay, sticking with your choice.
So I had number 9, and I still have Lover at number 9, and just no reason. Like I said, her music progressed, and it's a good album, especially when you're in love, and all these songs are like cheesy, but they're good cheesy, and there's the bubble. What's it called? Bubble pop or
bubblegum pop? I don't. Yeah, that.
Yeah, that kind of pop genre.
Cheesy kind of pop and
yeah. So lovey-dovey. So sweet. Yeah, I mean, I could go back and rearrange my list, but for now, it's number 9.
For now, yours where you like what I said, like where you are in your life, it's not the one you're rotating.
Yeah.
Just where you are.
Yeah.
From what number? 9.
9, yeah.
9. Oh, I've got. Oh, Evermore. I was like, wait, what? And I just spoke about that one. Evermore. I just said obviously my reasons why it's number 9. It's just ahead of Fearless, but the reason I put it so low. The reason I put it so low is because I don't know why. It's just the other albums. I think they just have that something more to me personally. They just speak more to me.
Yeah.
So yes, Evermore's further down.
And they said speak more.
I know, literally. Evermore, yes. Well, but yeah, it's, I do listen to other ones more. And Evermore, I like when I'm driving, because I drive a lot, commuting to work and stuff. Evermore, I always put it on. See, when like there's a little bit of like, because we live in Scotland, it rains all the time. So in the morning when it's like grey, rainy, just this morning it's cold and it's I put on Evermore, and see, as soon as I hear Willow, I'm like, yes. It just transports me. So I think that's why. I mean, I could have put it higher for that reason, but I think the other albums just have a little bit.
Would you say,
more.
Just speaking of Evermore, would you say Evermore and Folklore are like autumn/winter albums?
I kind of say so, but then I don't know about Folklore and like winter, because I feel it's more like a rainy summer vibe to me.
Yeah,
like a rainy spring summer vibe. Folklore gives me. I think it's maybe because it has August in it. I think that's why it gives me like a rainy summer.
Because the reason why I asked you this, because when she arranged her set list at the post department, she said that she combined the two albums into the sisters to Folkmore, saying that Folklore was autumn and Folklore was summer and Evermore was autumn. But for me personally, I see Folklore as winter and Evermore as autumn.
Oh,
I think
winter?
I don't know. I think it's because of the album covers. Like, I know it's shot in grey, so it could have been on a lovely day when they shot it. But to me, I see Folklore. I think because I listened to Folklore during the winter, so then that's why I associated with winter. And in the photo album cover of Evermore, you see the back of her head wearing like a tartan.
Yeah, that's autumn, 100%.
Yeah, it just sort of gave me autumn vibes.
In the fall, and it was like brown and stuff. Yeah, but I associate Folklore with summer, just because of the summer romance. That's kind of the highlight in it.
Yeah, between
stuff. A rainy summer.
Rainy summer.
A rainy summer. A Scottish summer.
That is true.
A Scottish summer.
Who are the love interests in Folklore Girls? So it's Betty, Augustine, and who's the... James.
They're named after... Well, no, they're not named after, but the names of Ryan Reynolds' children are all in it. So like Inez.
Yeah.
The rumour
from Inez.
Betty and James. They're all Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively's children. Ta-ha!
Number 8 I have is Fearless, Taylor's version, of course.
Oh yes.
Because I do enjoy Fearless, and I also love it because I love the songs from The Vault. So my favourite song from The Vault is Mr. Perfectly Fine, because even though I've never been in a relationship, I just love putting it on full volume and screaming the chorus. It's just 10 out of 10.
Mm-hmm.
Love Fearless.
So good. I love Fearless. So, like, it's got like that like guitar part. You just listen to it if you're just like, you know.
And I got a little dance routine for Hey Stephen. Like for some reason, I don't know why, but you know the bit when she like hums in the end? Well, exactly. Well, I always put my hand on my stomach with a cheesy grin going, I don't know why, it's like we're eating Stephen up. I don't know why, it just makes me happy.
Support cannibalism.
Yeah, we do not. We do not support cannibalism. We do not support cannibalism.
Campbell's lying.
Yeah, cannibalism. We do not support that. But yeah, that's what I do.
Moving on. Let's segue to me. What number are we?
8.
Don't know. See, all of like these middle till like my top 3. Even then, they're all kind of bunched. They're kind of like they're all clustered. So I wouldn't say like, even though they're in this order, they're not like meant to be.
Yeah.
So my number 8 spot is the Tortured Poets Department.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, I think it's because it is so brand new. I haven't like got that bond with it yet. I haven't got like that sentimental value with it yet. I mean, I listened to it like, you know, like everyone else, like non-stop. It consumed my entire life when it came out.
Yeah.
Especially when it's a double album. You're like, what?
Yes.
Everyone's songs. So yeah, so it kind of consumed me. So I kind of went like on a rampage with it, and then I kind of think I put myself off it. I think I got to a point where I was like, I cannot listen to this anymore. So, but I'm going back to it now, but I had to take a big break from it. So I think that's why it's a little bit lower.
Was it also because TikTok ruined it? How they overplay a lot of the songs on TikTok?
Actually, I don't actually see a lot of...
Do you not?
No, not really. All I see on TikTok is that Dasha person.
The what?
Did your boots stop working?
Yes!
Anyway, Dasha.
Anyway. So yours is number 8, and number 7 is Red.
Oh, I was hoping we'd snap, but we haven't.
Oh, we haven't?
No, we haven't.
Red is a great album, because...
Taylor's version,
of course. Again, love the album. I love how it was the... People say 1989 was her first step into pop, but for me, Red is kind of like her dipping her toe into pop music with a little bit of country. You know, I'm talking about songs from 22, New Year Trouble, Red, obviously, We'll Never Ever Get Back Together. Like ever. And because I do like country music. It is my least favourite genre, not because I don't like it, it's just I don't listen to it a lot, because I am a pop music person. So yeah, Red was her doing her toe into pop music, and that's why I like it. Yourself?
What number?
7. 7!
I want to switch these around. My number 7, and it was so hard because I do love this album, but I just couldn't put it above the other ones at this moment in time. And it's Midnight. Yes, and I'm so annoyed at myself because I do love this album, but I don't know why I can't put it above these other two. Because the other two are the same for me. Anyway, Midnights, but I love the concept of Midnights. I love the fact it is her reminiscing about different midnights and different points of our lives. And the way she's written them is absolutely beautiful. Yeah. I absolutely love it. And Midnight is, like, I'm a night owl. I would stay up all night and sleep all day. I'm not a morning person whatsoever.
Who isn't a morning person?
Well, literally, the crazy people. So I feel her, like, like sitting up all night and you just, I don't know, I'm a deep thinker, very deep thinker. Like, sitting up at midnight and she's just reminiscing. I get that, I feel that. So I do love this album, like, very much. But I know it just pains me that it's mediocre, like it's in the middle of my, what's it called? List. My list.
So, quick, tricky question. Which edition for Midnight? Because there's the 3 a.m. version. I'm sure there's like a 4 p.m. version or something.
4 p.m., 5 p.m., 6 p.m. Midday. The 3 a.m. one.
3 a.m.
Yes, I think, that'll need to be that, because that's the ones that's got, like, glitch and woulda, coulda, shoulda, coulda, shoulda, woulda, I don't know.
Yeah.
Woulda, coulda, shoulda, shoulda, I don't know. It's got that one, and obviously the Great War. I can't, yes.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm gonna end up changing my mind. Like, yeah, you give me number one. No, yes, I'm sticking with my choice.
Number 6 is Folklore. Again, as I mentioned earlier on, just I find a bit. I used to think Evermore was the best of the sister album, but I do love Folklore. I just love the songs like My Tears Ricochet, Mad Woman. I
like that song.
Yeah.
What did you think I'd say to that?
Does a scorpion stay while biting back?
I love that song.
I love a revenge song. So yeah, that's number 6 for me.
Ah, nice. My number 6 is why am I still holding mine? My number 6 is Speak Now.
Oh,
Taylor's
love
because
Speak Now.
I had to put it in the middle because it's so magical. It's so wonderful. It's enchanting. It's full of just fantasy and some like love stories in there, and I just absolutely love the vault tracks. They're made. Actually, on the way here, I was listening to I Can See You, and that song is just a sexy
that guitar
song.
riff.
It's a sexy
that guitar
song.
riff.
And I don't know about you, but I love a sexy song from Taylor.
Yeah,
she just does it amazingly. So I think, and like I just love. It's just mostly for our vault tracks. I mean, obviously the main ones are amazing, but I was so surprised with the vault tracks. I think it's my favourite album with like my favourite vault tracks. I say that loosely. Because you'll know what my next one is.
Okay.
For the same reason. But the vault tracks on Speak Now Taylor's version are faultless. They are amazing. Every single one that I was listening to, I was like, I love this song. I love this song. I love that song. I love that song. And it was timeless. That's
timeless.
Timeless is probably my favourite song on that album.
Yeah.
One of my favourites at least.
Yeah, I mean, I won't tell you where Speak Now is on my list. It's definitely somewhere in my top. It's definitely somewhere in my top 5. But I agree with you. The Vault tracks and Speak Now are brilliant. My favourites are Electric Touch, Castle Crumbling, featuring Hayley Williams from Paramore, which we're going to see tomorrow, and not Foolish One, Timeless.
The one I just said.
Yeah, the one you just said.
When Emma Falls in Love. That's another good one.
That's a good one.
I love that song.
And a song that's not in the vault is Ours. I love Ours.
Elevator,
but it's a morning air.
Every time that comes on, it reminds me of you, oh, for goodness sake.
Just love it. I associate that song so much. I really do.
Yeah, I just love what was the one I forgot. That's the one that's got Back to December.
Yes.
Because I'm December baby like Taylor Swift. We have our birthdays in the same week, which is quite cool. So she's a fellow Sagittarian. Hello. And like side note, obviously she's got that song The Archer. I've got The Archer tattoo. It was just a coincidence. I've got it before I was a Swift.
I was going to say just now, like, Archer's not on Speak Now, but you're talking about your tattoo.
Yes, I'm talking about my tattoo. So just talk about, fellow Sagittarian. So when she says the December song, I know it's nothing to do with the fact that it's her birthday. Yeah. But yes, just Back to December. So I just always like that one, because anything that mentions December, I'm like, oh. Yeah. That's my one.
And of all the exes that Taylor's had, we like Taylor Lautner. Because it's kind of like an apology song, she said.
I'm a I am a Twilight fan. Sorry, yes. I was obviously the typical teenage girl that was like proper into it, like Teen Teen Jacob. I was Teen Edward, sorry, Teen Luton. Yes, so I do like that song because obviously I like Taylor Lautner from Twilight.
You're in our top 5, and number 5 for me is
Mambo number 5.
Mambo number 5.
Oh, sorry. Top 5.
Top 5. 1989. If you asked me when did it come out? 2012 or no 14. Anyway.
Yeah, 14, 15.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's really bad.
Yeah, we'll just say
it was the last year of my high school, so whether it was the 2014 or 2015, I don't know.
So if you asked me then what was her best album, it would definitely be 1989. You know, because like I said, I love pop music, and I especially love how a lot of pop stars have integrated, is that a good word to use, 80s music for the modern age. And I just think the songs are brilliant in the album. You know, my favorite singles are Shake It Off, obviously, Style. Songs that weren't as a single is How You Get the Girl, because especially
and that's how it works.
and he puts on like a very cheesy voice going, I love you for worse or for better. Oh, and Bad Blood.
That was like Reputation, wasn't it?
Yes.
I always think that's on Reputation, but it's something else. But yes, that was, I remember when that came out in the video with all the badass women.
Yeah.
Wow, it was amazing. Obviously, with all the drama at the time with Katy Perry and stuff.
Yeah.
Yes, that was a very good music video.
Who is your favourite in the music video?
It's hard.
I like
probably Selena Gomez, the bad guy.
Yeah, Selena Gomez, Zendaya,
Cara Delevingne. She looked amazing. Ellen Pompeo was in it, was she not?
Well, from Grace.
Yeah, was she? She was in it as well.
Was she?
Yeah.
Was she?
She was. We need to watch that.
Yes.
We need to do.
Yes.
We'll watch that at the end.
Yes.
Oh
so
my
that's...
God, I think I'm lying now. Yes, no, she was in it. She was in it. She was like one of the... She was in it for like... Anyway.
Was she?
Anyway.
And Hailey Steinfeld?
Hailey Steinfeld, yeah.
I like her. So that's my number 5. What's your number 5?
Fred. Yes. Fred. Taylor's version, obviously. Because it's just amazing. And it has my favourite song from Taylor Swift on it. Guess what one that is?
Oh, that's a tricky one. Is it I Almost Do?
Close. Was it The Moment I Knew? No, All Too Well, 10-minute version. Actually, that's funny because this morning, Mum, I don't know if anyone else's parents are sick of them talking about Taylor Swift. My mum's one of them. But I think too. Today she was actually intrigued by my story because I put on, Capital Taylor's version, you know, the new radio station. If you've not heard of it, go listen to it because it's made my life. Yeah. The only thing that's weird about it is they play the clean version of her music and I'm like,
well, what? Radio, so they have to.
I know, but I've never heard her music. I'm always listening to it on my phone. I've never heard the clean versions of her songs. And I'm like, that's so weird.
I know.
Like, it's just like, see when you listen to I Could Do It With a Broken Heart.
Yes.
The clean one's so not, it just
I know.
What?
But you know, I was saying that today and I actually signed the clean version. You know, I can handle it. And I was like, no.
Absolutely not. She does not put in a curse word just because. She's not very flippant. She's not like that. She puts a curse word in there for a reason.
Yes.
So I'm like, you need to say that curse word, but she's got it.
Exactly.
But anyway, back to my story. We digress. I was talking to my mum about all the drama, about, you know, we're speaking about like John Mayer. Jake Gyllenhaal and all that about Roundabout Red and Speak Now and blah blah blah. But I was speaking about All Too Well with my mum, saying that's my favourite one. It's a 10-minute song. She plays that in a concert in full entirety. So I ended up watching the video and my mum was so invested and I'm like, oh, I think I see a Swiftie being born.
I mean, Sadie Singh and I forgot his name again.
Dylan O'Brien.
Those two were amazing.
For the teenagers that watch Teen Wolf. God, like he was my favourite. He made me like nearly wet myself with laughter half the time. He just made that show for me. And like as soon as I seen he was like cast in the music video, I was like, I was just so excited.
I mean, that just shows how brilliant those two are. Because the bit when they were arguing in the kitchen after their dinner with their pals.
You dropped my head.
You dropped my effing head. What was it doing that?
What, I dropped your fucking hand or something?
I don't know those fucking people. Yeah, that bit.
It's like, yes, you go, Sadie.
That was all improvised. That was improvised. I mean, I think it was scripted, but they just carried that scene.
Gave them a genuine idea. Like, these are the stuff you have to say.
Yeah.
But go for it.
Yeah. Like that, and like you said, an idea what they're saying, but it was just so good. It was just so good.
I do, yeah. Now watching it again, especially with my mum, I was like, this is really good. Everything.
And what your mum thought of?
She really enjoyed it, and we couldn't digest the whole thing because my sister and nephew walked in, so that was quite distracting.
Julia.
So yeah, so that was a little bit distracting, but yes, she seemed pleased with it. She liked it. She didn't know all this drama was going on. I was trying to explain to her about Kanye West, and it's his birthday today.
Don't remind me of. I'm like Pam from Garden State. Do not mention his name in my house. Do not mention his name in my house.
But anyway,
we digress. Number 4 for me is Midnights.
Ooh, I know, quite high up.
You know, like you said earlier on about the themes of, you know, all the thoughts going through her head at midnight. Again, songs. And I love, what is synth pop? Because I heard that a lot.
Synth pop is like 80s. You know, like, oh, I need to get an example up. But you know, like the 80s kind of like, I can't make the noise. What song has it? This one. You know, like that. Like that.
Oh,
sound.
yes.
I think this is the first one that came to my head. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that like.
Yeah.
And the. Not the crazy frog, but the original one. That's synth pop. That's it's like born in the 80s. I think I've not got facts on it.
Yeah.
It's just my knowledge of it.
Yeah,
so
because
it's got like that artificial kind of sound.
Because I don't know if they mentioned synth pop synth pop is in 1989, but I think synth pop is also in Midnights, and I love that genre. I don't know is that a separate genre? I don't know my genres of music.
Yeah.
Your
genres are all over the place.
I know, and again, it just comes down to it just comes down to songs as well. You know, I love obviously Not Anti-Hero. I know it's overplayed. You're on Your Own Kid, but vigilante shit. She looks so pretty.
Woo!
Driving in your Benz. Oh, honestly, we need to insert my.
I have videos of him doing that dance.
Try and recreate the choreography from the concert movie. We'll insert that in.
This is a viewer disclaimer. If you're easily nauseous. No, I'm joking.
Excuse me.
If you're easily nauseated, look away. That was very mean. I'm sorry.
Nah, it's fine. We'll move on. Let's move on. What's your number 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, because I'm Greek.
Number 4 is
Lover.
I love this album, and it was actually an underrated one for me. Well, like I put loads of I could speak about more of them. I could speak about some of them more, and I always kind of forgot about Lover. And it's one of those albums that when I do put it on, I can just let it roll. Like just let it roll and go on the journey and just vibe with it. Like, and I always forgot about it. I didn't rate it as high as I should have. But it's one of those albums that I do like every song on it. Every time a song comes on it, I'm like, yes, I love this song. That's a good song. I like this one. Blah blah blah. And I just love this song. And it's just like I love how the colours of it. I mean, I love like my blues in the purple pink sky.
The queen I don't see.
Anyway, that song's not on that album. Anyway, but I love that kind of like purple and blue, pink. Like I love those colours. They're like my favourite colours. You know, like my favourite colours: purple and blue. Pink and blue meet purple.
Yeah.
Anyway, I digress. So I like the colour scheme for her, and I think it's just beautiful, and it's got that bubblegum pop that we were speaking about, and I think it's a nice album. Like it's very inclusive. It was one of the first albums she openly spoke about like
politics,
pride and stuff, and I just thought it was amazing. And the song "The Man," I remember the first time I heard that. It was amazing. It was revolutionary. The fact that she's so outspokenly
Exactly.
basically. And I was like, yes.
Should have been in the Barbie soundtrack.
Yeah. That's another debate. Yes, it's just an amazing song. I love
It is.
But that's just one of many few. And love her, the song, the title song.
It's because you leave your Christmas lights up until January.
I do that. I don't take them down till after New Year's because I love Christmas. And
I mean,
the longer we can keep Christmas there, the better.
Taylor, it's a great lyric, but I think people already do that.
Yes, it's so Christmas.
So Christmas.
Yes, but I do love that song. And even though I'm not in a relationship, I'm nowhere near a relationship, I just think I would love it. It's just so nice.
You're gonna play that at your wedding?
I don't know if I have one, but but maybe. I think it's just so beautiful, and you know myself, like whenever it comes on, I just go, it's so nice.
You know, if you're going as lover for the concert, you could have dressed like all things pink and maybe do like the little diamond-y.
I've got a pink jacket, but it's one of the 3 outfits I've got because Scottish weather is very unpredictable.
Yeah, you could have done like a heart shaped around your eye.
I mean, I did have the glitter. I'm so annoyed I did have the glitter and I forgot to bring it. Whoops. But in my defence, I don't know where it is. I put it in a safe place.
But you can't find it.
And the place is so safe. I can't find it.
You can't find it.
Yes, I can't find it. So it'll come up at some point. Hopefully I can find it for pink. That would be good.
That would be good.
But anyway, so yes, I was maybe thinking about Love Art because I do love that album. But it is not in my top 3. Just misses out. Anyway, continue. Top 3.
Right, top 3. Speak Now is in my top 3. Taylor's version.
Obviously.
As we discussed earlier on. Color palette.
Purple.
That's Cheryl's favorite color is purple. And yeah, I just can't think of just what we said earlier on. Good songs, love the vaults.
Right. This is hard because
You sound like Kronk. Right.
my top 3 is more like a kind of 3-way triangle situation where they're all my favourite for very different reasons. And the albums are very different in their own right. But for officially number 3, and this was my number 1, if you asked me maybe 5 years ago, before COVID.
Okay.
Before COVID. This was my number 1. It was 1989. 1989 is number 3.
Oh my god.
And the reason number 89. Number 89. I sound like I'm calling out the bingos. 1989 was my favourite because when it came out, like I said, it came out in my 6th year of high school, my final year of high school. I was 17. I was going on holiday with my girlfriends. Like that end of school holiday before we all went and did our own thing. Anyway, but it came out during my last year, and obviously it's that kind of like, it's the album when Taylor's living herself in New York City.
Yeah.
She's partying, she's having the time of life, she's young, she's wealthy, she's successful, she's just living the life that she should do.
Yeah, peak Taylor.
Yes, and like she's just having a good time. She's like, yeah, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, everyone's saying this about me, but who cares?
Yeah.
I'm having a good time. I'm young and I'm successful and I'm this and that. Don't care.
Yeah.
Anyway, so, and I kind of liked the vibe from that. That was where I was. I was like, I'm 17, like the world's my oyster, blah, blah, blah. And just like being with my friends. I absolutely love this album. So whenever I hear it, it just brings me back to all that, like, like the music videos of like Blank Space and Style. I love that song.
That guitar little bit.
Oh, it just makes just beautiful. But my favourite song from 1989, it was my ultimate favourite song until the 10-minute version of All Too Well came out. It was Wildest Dreams. It's still one of my, as soon as I hear it, and then when Bridgerton covered it.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yes, if you've seen the show, during that scene. If you've seen
the montage.
The montage. If you know, you know.
Yes. So, just whenever I hear that album, it just takes me back to that, like the last year of high school.
Yeah, I love that song because
it's so good.
I love that song because I'm a huge Lana Del Rey fan, and it's given Lana Del Rey vibes, just Lana vibes.
So yeah, Wildest Dreams. There's so many other like personal memories to it, but it's just a song I listen to and I just go, Makes me all happy.
So, number 2
Oh.
is the Torture Pose Department.
Wow, that's really high.
I know it just came out, but I just love that album. You know, I just love how, because I'm talking about the album as a whole, including the anthology album, in my mind, the first album is kind of like songs that's a bit like Midnight, a bit like 1999, kind of like the poppy version. And then you have the anthology series when some of them are acoustic and they're ballads and it's giving ever more in folklore. And I think they combine all these albums into one album. I think that's what I love about it. Yeah, it's just a fantastic 11th album. You know, I love My Boy Only Breaks His Favorite Toys. So funny story. So I listened to the album when it came out. I got it pre-ordered on my phone and automatically downloaded onto my phone. And I was listening to it. I was half asleep. I was like, oh, this is a good song. But the moment track 5, the minute you hear the so long, I literally woke up and like, oh my god, track 5 is the most emotional song. I'm gonna give this song my full attention. That song tore me to shreds. The lyrics, I should say, that got me emotional is where she says, you swore that you loved me, but where were the clues? I died at the altar waiting for the proof. You sacrificed us to the gods of your bluest days. I was like, yeah.
It's the bit with the youth for free. That's the bit that gets me.
Oh.
Resonates with me.
And from the anthology series, anthology album, The Prophecy, my fave.
I like, just when you're talking about emotions, I liked The Love of My Life.
Oh.
Or The Loss of My Life. Depends on your persuasion. Yes, that was an emotional one. And The Smallest Man Who Ever Lived. That one stuck out straight for me. It's the one I started listening to over and over again, because I love a song like My Tears Ricochet. It's like kind of swing, it just sways, and then all of a sudden it swells. I like that when she does that in music, just swells, and then you just end up screaming this bit.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know, like illicit affairs and stuff, and you're like, damn, Charlie, get! It's like the same with The Smallest Man Who Ever Lived. Like, were you sent by someone? You know, you just start screaming. I remember just screaming at going to work. I was like, rah! Anyway. I wish there was more like upbeat songs, but I know this album's different. It's a bit like folklore. It's meant to be, you know, you're kind of like, it's poetry, meant to focus on the lyrics rather than all the blah 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 and la la la.
Yeah.
You know, like it's meant to be like that. But for me, like when I listened to it on repeat, it was kind of a hard hitting listen. So yeah, but that's just me. That's why I think it's lower. But like it, you know, like every other album, they have their kind of their themes to it. So like you say, the Red, it had like the country pop. 99 had the synth pop. It was like just like pure pop. Like Fearless, and that were more your country theme, and Folklore and Reputation. Like Folklore is your kind of like, you know, it's more like the Torture Pose Department. Whether Reputation is like your like your you know, your rock, you know, your soft rock and stuff. It was like so I like respect it for having its theme, but a part of me was just like, oh god, it was just a bit. Apart from like I Could Do It With a Broken Heart and just certain like so high school.
Yes.
I love that song. Well, speaking of Reputation, guess what my number 2 is?
What?
Reputation. It is.
Nice.
Reputation's number 2. It's like I say, they're kind of like the Holy Trinity for me. They're my 3 that I most bounce back off of. But Reputation's number 2. Because like I say, it's so different from whatever's number 1. You probably guessed because I'm not mentioning it yet. Reputation is number 2 because, again, I could listen to that entire album, like top to bottom, and just let it roll. And I say it's my housework song because I literally just put it on, and it's like an hour and a bit, and that's enough time to get everything done. And by the time like the last song, is it New Year's Day?
Yes.
New Year's Day comes on. I have to think them. Is it? New Year's Day comes on. I should be finished what I'm doing. But it's just...
Good song to end on housework.
Yeah. This is my last one. That's when I should be putting everything away, getting ready to sit down and watch telly or do whatever the hell I'm doing, or getting ready to go or whatever. Because I know exactly how long the album is. Anyway, it's a good album to just let it roll, and it's so like it's like upbeat and it gets you like moving.
Yeah.
It's, you know, it's got some sort of like, you know, like Don't Blame Me, you're a bit slower and stuff. Anyway, it's just phenomenal, and I love how like gritty she is. I love how she's taken back her reputation. You know, she's just proven, you know, like, well, to hell with you, no matter what you say, I'm this is me, I'm back, and like, and she's just poking back at the haters, like, I know what you're saying about me.
Exactly.
I hear you. You know, this is what you're saying about me. How do you think this makes me feel?
And it's sort of someone that tried to ruin her reputation.
Yeah, several people. She's like, oh, well, I'm gonna bring it back. I'm telling you my version, because obviously she was silent for all those years.
Yeah.
So yeah, so I it is like, it is my top favorite, but it depends, because I listen to I listen to music all the time, and it very much depends on my mood. So if I'm feeling that, like, I need like that grungy kind of like feel, that's when Reputation comes in.
Yeah.
When I when I need that kind of like happiness, like, oh yeah, blah blah blah, pop feel, I go to 1989. Like, so that's why they're like in my holy trinity, if you want to say.
And speaking of Reputation,
what's your number one, Yiorgos?
I don't know. Reputation my number one, because, you know, as you probably mentioned, it's not just a comeback album. I call it a Phoenix album, because she rises from the ashes better than ever. And yeah, songs are banner after banner after banner. Well, except for King of My Heart, that's my least favourite.
Body, so, whoa.
And I love it because, you know, what I love about Taylor Swift is I find her so relatable. She's a huge Game of Thrones fan, and the album is inspired by Game of Thrones. But see, Look What You Made Me Do came out, and I saw the music video. I was like, she's not playing. She's coming out for blood. She's not playing it safe now. She's coming out for blood. And I read the magazine when she was voted last year's Times Woman of the Year, I think it was. She said that her fans are not ready for her version of Reputation because, you know, she called it a rock album. And this is what I love about her. She said that in her version, she's collecting Horcruxes and collecting Infinity Stones. That's how epic it's going to be. And I was like, she loves Harry Potter. She loves Marvel. Or I hope she loves Marvel.
She referenced it.
It. I am
and she
buzzing.
has dated a Marvel person. So.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I was like,
the getaway car that's in Reputation. So there you go. That's probably why she mentioned it.
Yeah, that's my number one.
Good choice.
What's your number one?
Folklore.
Yay!
I'm a folklore girly. And it never used to be. What would I used to be like with folklore? Honestly, I'd be like, listen to that. It's so depressing. It's why do I want to sit there and listen to that rubbish for? Yeah. Anyway, that's before I was a Swiftie, sorry. But it was just recently, like in the last year, obviously things in life have taken over, and I've kind of been more of in a place to receive that album and actually appreciate it. So I listened to it on loop. Like, I'm not kidding, it like proper, like it was like musical therapy for me. I like rely on it so much. Even still, I just put it on. It's like a comfort blanket almost. It's just constantly put it on, and and because it's so like melodic, is that a word? Yeah. It's like, it's so like peaceful, and you know, like I'm doing this while I'm describing it, because it just makes me like sway and just blah blah blah. And like, even though it's got your nitty gritty songs, and I put it on for my nephew. He's only 15 months or something. Turn
him to a Swiftie.
And I put it on at bath time just to just chill him out. And just, he loves it.
It works.
He does. He absolutely loves it. He puts it on at nap time as well, and it just calms him down. It just whew. I just love that album. And the storytelling, I've always said that, like, Taylor Swift is an immaculate storyteller.
Yeah.
The talent she has is amazing, just to put you in that scene. Like, if you shut your eyes and, like, when she says, like, what's it for Invisible String, for example.
That's our song. because the reason why it's our song is because I'm half Greek and I was born in Greece. you lived in Cyprus because your dad was in the army, and you were moving place to place. Is that right? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Moving place to place. We both have similar personality traits. We like the same thing. We didn't go to primary school. We went to high school together. We were in some of our classes, and we were friends, but we weren't close as we are now.
No.
And then I think I messaged you. You wanted to go to the cinema, and long story short, we are besties.
Yeah.
We're literally joined to the hip.
I'm like, oof.
Oh, move over!
Honestly, I know, yeah. The reason I associate this song with you, just when you were saying about Greece, what was it? We were in Greece last time I was there, 2 years ago or something?
Yeah.
Yeah. So obviously this was when I kind of got into folklore. This was actually the moment that got me into folklore.
Yeah.
Because we were in Greece and you were speaking about it. It was the last day in Greece I was there, and you were speaking about it with your friend there. And you're like, she's a Swiftie as well.
Yeah.
And that was, like, I wasn't as obsessed as I am now.
Yeah.
I hadn't fully dived down the rabbit hole. I did like Taylor Swift, but to say, like...
You're a huge fan.
The way I am now, no.
Yeah.
Nowhere near it. But, obviously, this was just the beginning of a lot of things going on in my life. But anyway. Folklore is, you were talking about it, and then you were talking about, like... I remember you talking about, like, Betty or something, and then you were talking about Invisible String. And I was like, what song is that? I'm not familiar with that song. Like, from Folklore, I was like, oh, that's the album. I'm not really a big fan. So, because I was going home that day, I decided to listen to that album. And I think I started with Invisible String. And I was like, oh my god, that is mine and Yiorgos' song. Like, minus the love part.
We're just friends, strictly platonic.
Minus the love part. No, but, like, it kind of made me think, like when I lived in Cyprus, you were in Greece, and we moved back to the UK about the same time.
Yeah.
And if you look up how far Greece and, Crete, the island, is far from Cyprus, it's like 200 miles, 100 miles or so.
Yeah.
It's like within the hundreds range. Yes, so like we've always been kind of 500 miles apart in our entire lives. And I was like, that is like a string.
It is.
It is. It's like wherever we've lived, we've always been 500 miles apart.
Yeah.
Give or take.
Exactly.
So that made me think like an invisible string. So there you go. Invisible
Can you
string.
to me? I mean, didn't I probably like get me out of here?
I'm not mushy at all. So whenever I listen to Invisible String, I don't know, I'm shut my eyes because I can see it clear as day. Whenever I listen to Invisible String, I always am standing at the Milos, looking out at Spinalonga. That's what I see when I hear Invisible String.
Yeah, that's our top 11. Now, we're going to put on the Babylon music video because I don't think Ellen Pompeo is in it. Babylon?
Oh, sorry, I said the Babylon. What?
Cause I don't think Ellen Pompeo is in the music video.
She is!
As who?
Isn't she? As Ellen Pompeo. Babylon? She is!
Right. Well, let's solve the mystery.
Else, an older lady, I can't remember.
I apologise to Sheza. I don't know if you can see it, but
Ellen! There she is. She's Luna!
She's
and
Luna.
There's I can't say her name. So sorry. But she is in Law and Order.
Is that who played... Did you play the character Olivia Benson?
Yes. Yes, because her cats are named after them. Of course they're in the music video. Well, I don't think she was getting Brad Pitt anytime soon. And Benjamin Button and all that. But yes. See? She isn't. You doubted me.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You always doubt me.
No, I never always doubt you. I just...
When you phone in the Chinese, because it's 5:25.
Is it? Good morning. Happy Taylor Swift Day. I'm speechless. From watching the clips on social media to watching the concert film, and now I'm gonna experience it in person. Yeah, I'm excited. All my friends that went to see the show
on concert on Friday or Saturday. They said it was so good, so good. Yeah, no words. I'm going to continue vlogging, but I'm not going to vlog as much because obviously I'm going to save battery on my phone to take pictures or to call Cheryl or my mum in case something happens. But I'll still record. I was meant to record my camera, but I forgot to charge my camera. I am going to continue vlogging on my phone. So the plan is that I'm going to make breakfast. As you can see, the kettle's boiling for a cup of tea. Get ready, and then head out to Murrayfield for Taylor Swift. That'll be me soon. I'm watching in the background while I wait for Cheryl to get up. Yeah. That'll be me soon. Right, so I'm trying to avoid trying to avoid the mess of my room, but I'm wearing my Reputation shirt, VIP, and I got my friendship bracelets of all the albums, and I've got some friendship bracelets as well as some my Pandora charms. I've got a 13 fake temporary tattoo, including the snakes to represent Reputation. Got one for each arm. I'm all geared up and ready for action. I'm so excited. Hey guys, so we've made it to Murrayfield, as you can see behind me. We've made it safe and sound. We got the tram okay, there was no rush hour traffic. Hello! On the tram we met two girls. One that was dressed up as Speak Now, and one was dressed up as Folklore, and they looked absolutely stunning. Anyway, Cheryl just finished off her lunch, so we're gonna make our way to the east bit. I think that's what it is, and yeah, get our spot. Hopefully, grab some merch. Yeah, we're excited. Let's go. Hi guys, Luke. Yeah. So we're close to the stage. We are so close to the stage. I'm excited. I probably said that like 100 times. I'm so excited. I love being part of a fan community. Everyone's very friendly. I'm buzzing. I'm buzzing for this.
I just got back. This is me back from the concert now. Oh, my feet are killing me. Oh, it was amazing. It was so good. Taylor Swift is 34 years old. She's been singing and dancing, and she was flawless. I've been singing and dancing in the standing area, and I was crippled. My feet were in agony. How the hell does she do it? It was fantastic. I couldn't describe how brilliant it was. I don't know when this vlog will be uploaded, but if she's still touring in the UK, by the time this video is uploaded, I hope you have a lovely time. Or if this vlog is uploaded and she's either finished with a tour or she's touring another place, I'm glad that I get to witness one of those brilliant concerts in music history. Whether you're a huge Swiftie or just a casual listener, you're gonna have a brilliant time. Anyway, I am exhausted. I am going straight to bed. Good night. It's been a while since I've made a YouTube video. Yeah, Cheryl, welcome back for what probably is the 100th time.
Sorry, I never turned off the music. Sorry again.
Right? Look who's back. Back again. Shazza's back. Tell a friend. No? Oh.
Start again.
Okay. Okay.
Right, we're back.
We're back. Okay.
Hi.
Hi. So we come prepared. We've got our friendship bracelets with you.
I do.
Yeah, the ones you made.
They're in my bag. I got it anyway.
Oh.
No, you mean the one I made here? They're in my bag.
Oh.
Would you like me to grab them? These are new ones.
Oh.
This is the Tortured Poets. This is the Tortured. This is the Tortured Poets department. This isn't the ones I made. Do you want me to go get them?
No, you don't have to.
I will go get them. Bear with.
Okay. Yeah. John, you're rather handsome today.
You almost lose a stone, you fucking Kate Moss. Anyway. Oh, no, I shouldn't say that. I should be a better friend than that. You lovely today.
No.
Anyway.
So that's the friendship bracelet, and we're gonna share our top 11 Taylor Swift albums, including.
Move over a little bit. Sorry, I'm interrupting you.
Right?
But you're like half out of the shot. No, I mean like move this way. I'll move over.
Ooh.
Look, like I just realised, I'm like, it's me.
Well, you're the guest of honor.
No, anyway.